Hello there everyone, and welcome to another video from me, Talon French. How have I been doing? Well, I've been doing okay actually. The time is now 9:46 PM on Tuesday the 18th of August, so I'm doing okay actually. It's just on the number 3 tonight actually, there was a driver that was really stressed out actually. I was on the 2023 service from here to Telford Retail Park, and the other one back at 21:11 actually, but the driver was so stressed out he was speeding because of Stagecoach's shenanigans. I mean, yeah, I think the driver must have definitely had a lot on his mind, for sure. I mean, it is such a shame how Stagecoach treats drivers these days. They are forced to work 24 hours a day, actually, with no accommodation or nothing, or any sleep. I just find it ridiculous actually, why drivers have to always feel like that actually. It's such a shame. I mean, why can't Stagecoach be kinder to their drivers actually, and yeah, and also when they and also when they recruit drivers now, it's just the lone drivers from everywhere else actually, which is such a shame, to be honest. It is incredibly sad why they have to go through this every day. Stagecoach always will hire other drivers and not local ones, which is a shame. I don't know why Stagecoach are so scum like that. I mean, seriously, that poor driver needs a break. Honestly, that was on the Tuesday the 18th of August, runs at 2023 Raigmore Hospital to Telford Retail Park, and the 21:11 from Telford Retail Park back to Raigmore Hospital. It is incredibly sad what happened to the poor driver. I mean, it's such a shame how Stagecoach treats drivers these days. I mean, they get treated like cows dumped for the fun of it. It's not right, and the managers are terrible actually. And yeah, and they basically they just do routes where they can basically make most money actually. I can't believe they put profit over passengers and profit also over drivers as well. It's just, what an absolute sham. Honestly, it's such a sham, honestly. I feel sorry for the drivers actually. It's so wrong what Stagecoach are doing. I mean, the managers are terrible actually. I don't know why they have to always be like this to their drivers. Honestly, I think the managers need to be sacked. Honestly, because they're putting not that obviously, but they're putting this basically putting Stagecoach down, and I think they're probably going to pull all operations. I think even the late evening ones from here, I think, at this rate, if the driver situation doesn't get any better. It is a shame though, why everything has to always be like this. Actually, I find it incredibly sad actually, that it has to always be this way. I mean, yeah, and they basically, in Stagecoach, not only they treat drivers like piles of poo, they basically decide to be so greedy with their money. They basically pay their well-earned money to their mentors instead of the drivers. They only get like 20%, basically. I think they only get 20% of the normal rate, which is absolutely disgusting how they treat drivers. That's basically just like £6,000 to £7,000 per year. That's all they get paid. It's a disgrace how they're treating people. It's terrible. I mean, Stagecoach should be ashamed of themselves for sure. I mean, honestly, I mean, yeah, and also the way they axed services was really bad as well, because on most routes the demand was really high on most of the areas. So Nest Castle, which was pretty much the first one to be axed along with Foyers, it got really high demand actually. It got about averaging around 10 people per journey, so it was still enough for an hourly or even a half-hourly service, but instead they basically forced the council to come up with their own version of the number 16. So the previous service that used to serve Castle was the service 16 actually from Stagecoach, and then since they axed it, the evening service also got axed as well. And the last one's now at 17:32, which is such a shame. It's a horrible time for the last bus, because most people are having to walk from either Hilton or Ballafavy back home now, which is absolutely disgraceful, honestly. So they used to have a service till 2200, and then they just pulled it after 5:30, because they previously had services at 1840, 2035 and 2200. That's when they had services. And then shortly after that the Lochardle and Drummond areas were next. They previously got a 30-minute service actually. They previously got that basically until like 5:45 at night actually, and then it was hourly until 7:45. And then what happened was Stagecoach had basically pulled out of the Lochardle area because the demand was so low. But little wonder why, because little wonder why, because the buses were so unreliable. I mean, the 30-minute service was brilliant, but it led to poor reliability. So Lochardle, Crown and Kings Mills, their twice hourly service all got axed, I think, as well as Cadaffel and Milton of Lees, despite them getting alternative services, and Drakey's as well. It's just such a shame how things have really changed for the worst. It's just, I mean, the last one now, and since the council reduced it to hourly, like when it first started, it just basically decided to stop the service at 6:10. Now it's the last one. First it was at 11:15, 8:15, and now it's at 6:10. That's the last one now, which is absolutely dreadful, honestly. And then shortly after that was in July 2025, that was the second lot of areas to be axed, and then the third one was really bad as well. Like the Cadaffel, Drakey's, Dalney, along with the Milton of Lees and Holmdale areas, as well as below the road, all got their services axed. In sorry about this, guys. It's just don't want to be filming with too many people around. So, anyways, the worst part. Basically, in February 2026, the final of the less busy areas got axed, which was previously reduced to hourly, but they axed it all together. So Cadaffel, Drakey's, Milton of Lees, along with Drakey's and Milton Crescent and Dalney, all got their service axed, all 5 areas, which is absolutely disgusting actually, and they've been left with an hourly service ever since July 2025. So the previous service for Lochardle and Cadaffel, Crown and Kings Mills, was the 4 and 7. Then Cadaffel also got the 5B. Then it was a 2A for Milton of Lees, and then 2A for Milton of Lees, and then it was the number 5 for Drakey's and Milton Crescent, and then pretty much all services from Stagecoach got axed in all these areas, which is such a shame. Honestly, I wish Stagecoach gets this sorted, because the Highland Council doesn't really do evening services for a lot of areas now. They only do it until they stop at around 6-7 o'clock now, which is absolutely disgusting. Honestly, I've been doing that for Stagecoach have also been doing that for Dalney for years actually. Even before the accident, it was still 6-7 PM they finished. It's just such a shame why things have to always end this way, but what could you do? Stagecoach are such a terrible company. They are the worst company that you could ever wish for. Or the buses are often cancelled, especially on the number 2s. I mean, I really hope that the 104 does take over the number 2 and then the 104 gets increased to half hourly, because the current number 2 is terrible actually. So I think that probably the frequency what it should, so hourly from Milton of Lees, that can still be the 104 to Dalney, and in Credle Hall and Woodside Village could get an hourly service this time from the 104A that can also do the UHI as well, just up the road from here. It's just such a shame why there's so much better things that they could do, but it's just nobody seems to care really. Couldn't care less, to be honest. It's just terrible, but it's the way it is, to be honest. Life isn't going to get too much better in Inverness really, to be honest. So yeah, so basically, yes, so my video is nearly done now, so probably should stop filming now. So from me, it's goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.